They're a very large family of people. They're just not the chosen ones. Through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You go through that one, but they still fit under what fits under Abraham personally. You know?
Okay, and just why does he go on to specify Ammonite and Moab?
Because that was Lot. Lot was his nephew. I believe I'm right?
Yeah.
His nephew. And when they fleed off into the mountains and Sodom and Gomorrah was being destroyed, that's his daughter, his wife came back and got turned to salt, got burnt up with him. And his daughters thought that they were going to be cut off forever. They didn't have no family. So they got him cousin and had incest children.
Yeah. Ammon and Moab. Yeah.
So that proves that the law was clear. Because incest is not law.
Children of incest. That's why the average group that you see out here, the Chinese and the Japanese, that's why they're born with their eyes slanted like that. Because that's partial
yeah, I'm trying to think of what it's called.
what they call it. But they're incest based. Yeah, Down syndrome. Down syndrome.
But when you look at a Negro, it looks just like a Negro, but it looks like a Negro too. It had that same slant eye, there was South Hispanic, all the relations that have Down syndrome like that, it looks just like them.
And you I've never seen a snake down there.
It looks just
There's
like
some jigs like
it looks
that.
just like
Yeah. There's some jigs that work like that.
tight eyes, and Hispanic face, big ass nigga. Really. I've seen Hispanic,
But they basically said that because basically they're not the people of the Lord. The congregation is only for the Israelites. So that's why he went to naming those particular nations. Because those nations were actually, if you look at a map of Israel, Ammon and Moab's land were basically neighbors to the Israelites. You had Esau, Edom, south of them. To the east of them was Moab and Ammon. And then you had the Egyptians that were like, that was like southwest of them. So they were all neighboring cities, but they were heathen nations. So they wasn't allowed to come into. Yeah.
Nobody was really all the way spread out. There were no Americans.
Yeah. So he was basically he let it be known in the law that they don't let no Ammonite, you see an Ammonite or Moabite or whatever come up over here and try to give the congregation, don't let them up in here. They're heathens. You know?
Let's touch on this real quick. But that shows if we didn't have the law, that was it before it written. That was actually them right down here. But not for Israel what happened. Also,
Plus we was going.
Adam and Eve.
Plus we was going. All of our enemies that we used to go to war with were those particular nations. The Egyptians, the Egyptians and the Babylonians, we were constantly at war with them, and then, but also the Canaanites, basically all the Hamites, we were beefing war with them heavy, and then Moab and Ammon, we was beefing with them also. Like Abraham, he was fighting with the Ammonite kings.
I was gonna say, around that time, we were trying to cut through Edom. He didn't let us cut through. We were trying to cut through to get to them. He wouldn't let us cut through. That's when he was like, nah, that's what the beef was already. Cut you in there. Esau. What I was saying was that kind of cuts up with that.
I got a question.
That's the freedom.
Young man, I have a question.
What's your question? Hold on now. What's your question?
No, don't do it.
Don't do it, keep it on us.
What's your question?
What's your question, man?
My name is John. A.S. Sussy.
You got spirits on you. So you got.
Heavy vibration.
It's heavy. It's heavy. It's
You got a
heavy.
question? You still haven't asked a question.
Can I get 5?
No, you got one question.
Can I get 5 minutes? 2 minutes? 1 second?
Let's ask you a question.
What is the tree of life?
What With the tree of life?
Yes.
You know what it is?
Yes.
Think you know what it
Yes.
is? All right. What is it?
True life. Murder. Love. Peace. Soul. God is first.
All right, you got it, man. You
Thought
got
you
it.
had
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, y'all get this man a hand, man. Get this man a hand. Yeah, give him a hand.
Muslim, black, white.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Young man.
Yeah.
Young man.
Yeah.
When that young white young man went and killed those people in the church,
Yeah.
talk to
Yeah.
me. Tell me what do you think, sir?
I thought you was going to ask you. I thought you was going
Talk to this young
I
man.
thought you already had a question, man.
I just asked him a question.
But we still one question.
All right.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. Hey, that was a way to get rid of that demon. As you can see, that was a straight bug out ass nigga.
Very bugged out.
We don't know how many demons is on that guy, man.
Yeah, really, I can see. Like I saw at least 10. I saw.
You had him on. Want to capture him for the camera.
You see how they come up? That's how we know.
And niggas like that, now that probably.
They countenance do show witness against them.
Niggas like that, or whatever nigga level, Hispanic nigga, Negro nigga, Indian nigga, whatever you want to call them, they gotta die, man. They gotta die. You can't love everybody like that.
Yep. Hey, sometimes we just have fun with demons like that too. So we'll, you know what I'm saying, just so you can get your ass on now. You just got your 5 minutes up. Get your ass up the street, man. Go get on your medication.
Yeah, go get on.
You know what I'm saying?
You couldn't even tell when he first came up.
Yeah, man.
I saw him stop. I saw it. Yeah, I'm like, I already noticed this, right? Like, dang. All right.
Yeah, to show up their countenance do witness against them.
Yeah.
All the time.
Had all the little combinations about it. Anyway, back to this.
Go back to it.
What was I going to say was, so in that Deuteronomy 23, that's talking about the congregation. That's not talking about the kingdom right there.
No, that's talking about.
That says the kingdom, but
You talking about the congregation is basically the assembly of the people. Yeah. Ain't nobody supposed to be a part of the assembly of Jacob. That was between us and the Most High.
and see, they'll try to trip you up. And see, this is what they think, deeper level, so you're ready for this when it happens. Jake looks like everybody. Jake was scattered across the four corners of the earth. So Jake looks like everyone talking this life. So Jake looks like everybody. So Jake is gonna look Asian. Jake is gonna look Edomitish. Jake is gonna look African, you know, Arab or whatever else. Polynesian. Jake gonna look like those things, but his spirit still goes back so they can make it into the congregation. So don't let them try to catch you by that natural man, unspiritual stuff either. You know? You gotta test the spirit by the spirit. You know, if they got the spirit of Jake on them,
Water, brother?
you know that right there, you know that they're Jake. You know? Yeah, it's just they have a Jake spirit on them. Regardless if they say it was German or whatever else, Asian or whatever else, his spirit ran like Jake. That's why we love these groups. We still love him. That's why he can move like a Jake and all that. Ain't no other martial artist moving like that. John Travolta, that's why he can do Saturday Night Fever, because he can dance like a Jake. All Jake is, you know, he sort of don't dance like that. Especially not the 70s.
It's called the confusion of faces.
Yep.
I know some GMS got Irish brothers in it, right?
Yep.
You might look at him and be like, man, GMS got Edomites in their camp.
Yep. But you listen to him talk, and you can tell the difference of when somebody's with extra on them versus when somebody's different. That's just how they really are.
Like, because first of all, a heathen is not gonna resonate with the spirit. Ever. They don't get down with it. They don't care about what this book has to say.
Right.
You know?
And they can't stick around it for too long. 2/3 can't stick around it for too long.
If you an Edomite and you hear us cussing out so-called white people, you more than likely gonna know this ain't for you. But if you standing there and you kind of your spirit is resonate with it, and you like, hey, you know what, y'all right, man. I don't like what these people did. And then brothers will be like, hey, well, you kind of humble. plus he quotes scriptures and all that. And then he might, brothers might ask him like, hey, what's your nationality? He might say, oh, I'm Sicilian, or I'm Irish. We kind of knew something was different about you. You don't seem like the average white man, although you appear like it. That's using spiritual discernment. He might be he more than likely might be an Israelite. He just looked like an Edomite because his foreparents was mating with Edomite women. You know, and that's what was happening. Yeah, Sicilian.
If you think about how the white man works, and we were all in Italy. That's why the book of Romans, right? So we counted those in Italy. So when they got full control of that land, where do you think they pushed Jake's off to? The little island that looks like the boots getting ready to kick. Let's put y'all niggas on this island over here away from us. It's our shit. That little piece of what it is on. That just sounds like the natural progression of the white man. Put y'all over here. Because when you talk to Sicilians, you see a Jake spirit on the Sicilians. You know? Even though they kind of believe they white, like you look at the Bob Wise, they say if you put on Bob Wise and turn it and left out the movement, just listen to it, you can do a bunch of niggas with it. Straight up. You swear all of it was a regular housewives of Atlanta or something. You know, just listening to it.
Hey, that's why in give me Revelation 7 and 9.
But they gonna have to. But they gotta see the truth.
The angels are going to be the ones that have to sort out who the children of Israel are, even amongst the nations. We're going to have a lot of jakes that look like the other nations, but the angels are going to be able to know who's who. That's why he said he going to sift the wheats among the tares. You know? You got that in Revelation?
Revelation 7 and 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations.
This is talking about the 1/3 too.
And people, and tongues, stood before the throne.
Read that again.
This is Revelation 7 and 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number.
And this is after the roll call of the 144,000, the 12,000 out of each tribe. Go ahead.
Of all nations and kindreds.
It says of all nations and kindreds
And people.
and tongues. So a lot of people, when they read that, they think that that's talking about actual Gentile nations. They think it's talking about Edomites, Moabites, Ammonites, Ishmaelites. That's not who that's talking about. Continue to read.
Stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. And cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to Yahweh, which sitteth upon the
Show
throne,
ass out of here.
and unto the Lamb.
Thank you for visiting Grand Bazaar Shops. Join us again at midnight tonight.
Yeah, that was it. Basically, to break down that great multitude is talking about the Israelites, the 1/3 of Israel, and a lot of Israelites are scattered. You already know across the four corners of the earth. So they're among every nation under heaven. So they look like the nations. They speak the language of those nations.
They grew up in a Gentile.
They grew up in a Gentile state of mind. But ultimately, a lot of them, they're waking up. Their spirits are being woken. And now they're waking up to their true nationality. And that's why you see them with Israelites that know that they're Israelites and even look like Israelites.
You see, remember that Jacob was Asian, the Japanese guy, came to the camp. He listened and said, hey, take this down. And I wrote it down about a video on the internet or something, or a page or something on the internet. And he asked, take a look at this. They're saying a lot of the same things that you're saying. But over in like Japan or somewhere like that.
Yep.
And I lost the paper. I didn't get to look at it. So if you watch the video, my bad, man. But, you know, I lost that paper somehow. But you were saying exactly what you guys were saying. They're saying a lot of that over there.
Yep.
So their spirit might be Jake's that's saying it. I didn't get a chance before I lost it. I didn't get a chance to find it. To look it up, you know.
So they over there condemning their people?
Huh?
They over there condemning their people? That's the difference.
I didn't see it.
If they ain't condemn them, then
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see it. I didn't see what, you know.
It's Revelation 5 and 8. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and 24 elders fell down before the Lamb of Yahweh, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of odors which are the prayers of the saints. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us unto the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
And let me say this part.
So it said he redeemed us by thy blood out of every kindred, nation, tongue, and people. I was talking about Israelites being redeemed out of all those nations where the Lord scattered us.
Perfect. Not just the Israelites, but the elect of those Israelites that were scattered. Because 2/3 that are among those people, they gonna still get caught up and die and all. They ain't gonna come out of this and be redeemed out. Just the elect. But when they wake up, they're not gonna go off into the land of Ammon, and they don't come into the kingdom of Israel. You know, they're gonna be back as Israelites, born through Israelites. But they're gonna have their wings back.
And to prove that that's talking about Israel also is because it said, and then you're going to make us kings and priests. When you read in Exodus, the 19th chapter, it tells you that we're going to be a kingdom of priests, the Israelites. You know? So you're going to have Israelites looking like the other nations, but their spirit goes back to us. Their line still goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They just had the appearance of the heathen.
That won't be in the kingdom, right? You might have
No, in the kingdom, he gonna get rid of that. We all gonna look like
this.
this.
Now, you know how you got like you said, Jay said, don't look like anybody, you know? But, you know, you have leprosy, that's a curse, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, why you can't look like you?
Yeah.
Or even like if you lay down to talk about it.
Right. So we're gonna get like I was saying. What I was saying about myself in particular, it's weird how the spirit played it out. Because my dad looks like a Negro, and my mom looks like a white woman. Right? She's German. Now, they made me, and I look like a Gadite, which is the spirit of what I really am. Them together, I look like a Gadite. My dad don't look like a Gadite. My mom don't look like a Gadite. But through combination, I look like a Gadite. You know? But that's spiritual, but I go back to that. You know? So, we don't know how the Most High gonna play it out exactly. But you're gonna come back in your lot, under your tribe, I guess under your tribe, you're gonna come back as an Israelite. You know? I'm not gonna go that far and put something that I'm not.
I'm trying to find us. Here it is. I think this is it. This is 2 Kings chapter 5, verse 1. Now Naaman, captain of the host of the king of Syria, was a great man with his master and honorable, because by him the Lord had given deliverance unto Syria. He was also a mighty man in valor, but he was a leper. And the Syrians had gone out by company and had brought away captive out of the land of Israel a little maid, and she waited on Naaman's wife. And she said unto her mistress, with the Most High, my Lord, were with the prophet that is in Samaria, for he would recover him of his leprosy. And one went in and told his Lord, saying, Thus and thus saith the maid that is of the land of Israel. And the king of Syria said, Go, and I will send a letter unto the king of Israel. And he departed and took with him 10 talents of silver and 6,000 pieces of gold and 10 changes of raiment.
The Lord got none but order.
And he brought the letter to the king of Israel, saying, Now when this letter is come unto thee, behold, I have therewith sent Naaman my servant to thee, that thou mayest recover him of his leprosy. And it came to pass, when the king of Israel had read the letter, that he rent his clothes and said, I am the Most High, I kill it to make alive, that this man doeth sin unto me to recover a man of his leprosy. Wherefore consider, I pray you, and see how he seeketh a quarrel against me. Let me try to jump down, because I believe in this story.